What is good, everybody? Welcome to a special episode of Lime and Chill.
What up? What up? What up? So we liming and chilling, right?
Yeah.
It's Friday, man.
It is Friday night. Here it's 9 o'clock on the East Coast.
Yeah.
Let me know where y'all checking in from. Let us know where y'all checking in from around this glorious planet.
So it's 3 p.m. in Paris, Beijing, 10
o'clock in Beijing. It's at AM or PM?
That's AM. That's AM. Tokyo 11:05. But yeah, I got all of them off on my thing right there. But what's good, man? What's going on?
Yeah, I was here and I figured, we could get on live. There's a lot of content out here, a lot of things to talk about. That's going on in the world. So,
okay.
Instead of being home on a Friday, just sitting around doing nothing, we could get on here and communicate with some.
Yeah, you want to communicate with the fans.
Talk to the people. We want to hear what the people got to say.
You know what we could do too? While we're here, right? Let me drop the link up top. If anybody want to come on, let's drop the link.
If you're watching this on a replay, hit the like button. Get this video out to more people. We appreciate the time and we love the intelligence. So bring it.
All right. So I just dropped the link up there. That's the link. If you guys want to come up, we just about to run through some stuff. You can share your comments, thoughts. Let's hit star on that one. But it's pinned to the top of the video.
Oh, I think you could drop it in the chat too.
Yeah, I got it in the chat.
All right.
I got to do one more thing before we get rocking and rolling.
Gotta wait for some people to come in anyway.
Yeah,
they'll come in. Catch us on the live.
We got Gavin. What up?
What's up, Gavin? What's up? Where's Gavin checking in from? Where you checking in from, Gavin? What you doing on a Friday night? Kentucky. Yes, sir. I appreciate you checking in. What's the weather like out there? I got a lot of snow piled up because I know everybody got hit with that last storm. I still got about 25 inches outside, and the temperature's supposed to be -3 this weekend.
It's got to
be one of the worst winter storms we had in a while.
You think so?
Oh, of course. We haven't had something bad like this in a while. The back roads are still horrible. Yeah.
I think 95, 96 around there when we used to get like 3 foot of snow every
those were bad, but when was the last time we actually had a storm like this? It's been a few years.
Yeah, it's been a few years, but this was normal though.
2 years, we got missed. At least here in Connecticut, other parts like New York and upstate got hit. I think it was last year and the year before. They got like 2 feet back to back. But I think we've bit the bullet in a few times.
Homeboy got he got my phone. Well, somebody test the QR code and see if the link worked.
Gavin says, huh?
Test the QR code and see if the
link did worked. Yesterday. It worked yesterday.
No, this one is a different one. That was in a different thing.
Okay. But yeah, he says he's been out of school for 2 weeks.
2 weeks?
Yeah.
Okay. I gotta get it from right here. I gotta update the link. The link don't look like it's good. 2 weeks. What? He going to college because college just got out, or you know what I'm saying?
Is that for Linktree?
What the QR code?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tells me I have to create a Linktree account.
All right.
Yeah, it told me I had to create an account. It's not like the one you had yesterday.
Nah, I just had to update this one. This one that was we were in a different studio.
Yeah, that one wasn't.
All right, let me edit it right quick.
Well, you enjoy the vacation. So what'd you do for the vacation? Did you sit in the house? Hey, Super Bowl coming up this weekend. Who you going for, Gavin? You in Kentucky, so I know you're not a Patriots fan. You could be a Patriots fan. I am not a Patriots fan. I live in Connecticut.
Man, come on, man. How you gonna do that? How you gonna do that?
I'm rooting for Seattle.
You for real?
You're a Patriots fan for real, Gavin?
That's what I'm talking about. We got to make you a mod. I like that, yo. I like that. You know what I'm saying? We got to make him a mod.
Well, we got Lucy McLean down there in the chat as well.
All right, hold on. Try it again, P.
Bumbleclot. That's what Lucy said. We here.
I'm trying to see if the code works.
We figure we hop on and give y'all a little conversation tonight. But make sure y'all check us out on Tuesdays and Thursday 9 until. That's the late night 9.
All right, yeah, it's up. It's up. Cool.
Huh?
Set this up. Yeah, I got like 2 iPads, yo.
All right.
I got like 2 iPads next to me, man. Yeah, but all right, let's get into it, right? So, all right. You guys are talking about Super Bowl. Who we got? You got Patriots. Any Seattle fans?
I'm rooting for Seattle.
That's kind of true, man. You think after Brady left? Well, quick question, P. You think after Brady left, football kind of took a nosedive?
No, football. Here's the thing about the NFL, right? No player is bigger than the game. No player. As big as Brady was, he never got bigger than the NFL.
What up?
You know what I mean? So I think there's some fans that probably took a dip, but if you look at the franchise in general, they're back in the Super Bowl this fast. You know what I mean?
But I think, all right, the reason why I asked that question is, right, because for me, after Brady won, he left, he came back, he went to Tampa, I really haven't been watching football. It feels like my home team is gone. It's like my era is kind of done. You know, that's the same thing that happened to me when the Bulls, when we were growing up and the Bulls were like killing everything. Like after Jordan left, yo, I stopped watching basketball. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't the same anymore. It didn't have the same feel because I was used to seeing what's the dude from the Knicks, the Jamaican dude, Patrick Ewing. You know what I'm saying? Post Malone, all of them dudes. You know what I'm saying? Out pretty well. You know what I'm saying? And when you didn't start seeing those faces anymore, it wasn't the same. It was like, and I was young. I wasn't like I was young. I was a kid. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Penny.
I understand that. For me, I mean, I kept watching basketball, even though
it's pinned to the top of the chat.
Huh?
No, someone was asking for the link. I dropped it in the chat. Go ahead. Sorry, go ahead. Yeah,
for me, I kept watching, so it didn't really change for me as much. Even with football, you know, I think the game is bigger than most of the athletes. So, And then I play fantasy football and other things like that. So I usually stay connected somehow, even if I don't watch the games all the time. You know?
Yeah.
Even if I don't watch the games all the time.
Yeah, you guys can come up, man. We just chilling. We chilling in Lyman, man. If you guys want to come up, be part of the show, you can be on your phone. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
come on up, chill out with us, man.
Start off with a video sign.
Yeah. But who you saying, P?
But yeah, for me, basically, I don't think even when Brady left, man, he got a massive contract to go broadcast. Like millions they gave him.
I get you.
But I don't think football misses him in any way.
For you, because your team be losing.
Huh?
For you, because your team be losing.
No, it ain't got nothing to do with that. I think in general, like, because once he left, right, it becomes how do you replace what he left? And once they replace him, they move on. Like, it happens that fast. Like, the NFL is one sport where the players aren't bigger than the game.
I agree. I agree.
Like,
so
you got it. Huh?
I'll pull up this question. The question: if you won the lottery for $40 million, what would you do realistically? Boy, I'm going dark. I'll tell you, I'm going dark.
Yeah.
What that means is no one is going to see me or hear from me. My name, I'm going to get a lawyer, let the lawyer put the lottery winning in the LLC.
Yeah, you put it in
a
a trust.
Don't know, huh?
You put it in a blind trust.
Yep, exactly. Put it in a blind trust. Add my family, my kids, like have like 3 trusts. Let it delegate out. Nobody don't know my name, and I'm going to a small part in Tobago in a hill and relax.
Yeah, you still basically maintain the life you have.
Yeah,
you know, you ain't got to tell nobody nothing. You invest wisely. You put that junk in a trust, and that's what you live a normal life. So you ain't gonna be out here buying no Bugattis and all this crap. Nah.
One thing I would spend money on is a computer system. My computer.
Oh yeah, you spend money on what people can't see.
Yeah, my computer gonna be decked out with a whole bunch of AI software and stuff. But that's where a lot of my money would go. Like my setup is crazy. So and I think my junk is weak, but I'll invest a lot in computers. I'm an educator, so I teach online. So a lot of is like, even if I win the lottery, it won't affect me in the sense of, because I'm always on the computer 24/7. So I could be in the islands or I could be anywhere in the world and still maintain my job, so they won't know.
Yeah,
they won't know.
Oh shit! Let me check that.
Yeah, but that was a good question though. But yeah, I know my family gonna ball out, but
the thing is, a lot of them you don't even tell them.
No, I'm saying the ones closest to me.
You maintain and push the lifestyle, and you put the money, spread it over investments and things that's going to improve everybody's life.
Yeah.
But you don't come out and tell them, "Oh, I got this much money," because it puts even them at risk.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, because they don't know, but yeah, they're at risk as well.
All right, so let's kind of roll into some of this stuff today. You ready?
Yes, sir. Let's do it.
Who asked for the link? Were they able to get to the link before I start rolling? Said reborn. All right, cool. So he got it. He got it. All right, cool. I guess. So let's roll into some. Let's start off with a little politics. Let's ruffle some feathers.
Good.
Let's ruffle some feathers. Let me create the scene right quick.
Remove Gavin's comment.
Oh, I didn't even know I hit it.
Yeah, there you go.
Let's do. So first one we're gonna roll into is some Billie Eilish from that Grammy, but let it explain itself. Here we go.
White House Press Secretary Karoline Leavitt has blasted the Hollywood elite who spoke out against the Trump administration at this year's Grammy Awards.
I think it's very ironic and frankly sad to see celebrities who live in gated communities with private security, with millions of dollars to spend protecting themselves, trying to just demonize, law enforcement, public servants who work for the United States government to enforce our nation's laws. And you didn't hear this same type of uproar from celebrities in Hollywood when the previous administration allowed an invasion of our nation's borders and allowed innocent women and girls like Jocelyn Nungare and Laken Riley to be killed and raped and murdered at the hands of people who should have never been in our country in the first place. And now you have law enforcement who are simply trying to do their jobs to remove violent predators like those who took the lives of innocent Americans. There was no uproar from Hollywood and the elitist crowd at the Grammys then, but there is now. And I think that speaks to the unfortunate irony that we're seeing in Hollywood.
Online commentators agreed with Lee.
So P, what's she saying so far? Do you disagree with what she's saying?
I mean, is this all this stuff factually true?
Well, think about it. Where was Hollywood when the other administration was in there? Was there uproar?
Not with certain things.
Okay, I'll let it roll. I was just asking a question, but I think what she was saying was factual. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
All right.
What she said was, you know what I'm saying, was factual.
It's roast, with this person saying, correct, the same celebrities chanting abolish the police also live behind gates, cameras and armed guards. They outsource safety, then lecture you for wanting it. Peak hypocrisy. The spray comes after singer Billie Eilish was blasted online for her performative speech at the Grammys.
No one is illegal on stolen land.
Okay.
And yeah, it's just really hard to know what to say and what to do right now. And I feel really hopeful in this room, and I feel like we just need to keep fighting and speaking up and protesting, and our voices really do matter.
But the response to the speech didn't quite go the way she had hoped, with the Native American tribe in the area of Eilish's mansion coming out and asking celebrities for recognition.
Daily Mail reports Eilish's multi-million-dollar home is located on tribal lands. The Tonga Nation says they've inhabited a 4,000 square mile region now known as the Greater Los Angeles area. A spokesperson for the tribe tells the Daily Mail, we do understand that her home is situated in our ancestral land. Eilish has not contacted our tribe directly regarding her property. We do value the instance when public figures provide visibility to the true history of this country.
And in another hilarious move, an LA-based eviction lawyer offered to represent the Tonga tribe pro bono to evict Eilish from her LA home. He said, Sinai Law Firm is offering to evict Billie Eilish from her home on a pro bono basis on behalf of...
Yo, I didn't expect this coming, yo.
Wait, hold on. They about to evict her because of the comment?
So she brought, I'm watching it at the same time as you. So she brought media coverage to the situation. And now the backlash is bigger. You know what I'm saying?
I heard when she made the statement. Now, the question you asked before about the other administration when they were in power, if they got some of these same type of, I guess, protesting during speeches.
Yeah.
Now, I do remember there was a thing about the stuff going on Gaza during the last administration when they were talking about free, the people there. And so I think there's always something, because Hollywood always express themselves no matter whoever the administration is in there.
But
that being said,
hold on,
you know what I mean?
Let me push back a little bit. We're talking about immigration. We ain't talking about everything else. We talking about
right.
Immigration. Because
there wasn't, when it comes to immigration, there was no conversation.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. Is like, yo, if you're gonna come here, you know what I'm saying, do it the right way. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
America
no doubt about that.
You know what I'm saying? Americans, trust me, I understand. But if you're gonna come, go through the right channels.
So that being said, the statement she made, how you feel about that statement? Was that was the statement that ruffled some feathers, obviously?
Yeah, you can't be an immigrant on stolen land.
But is she lying?
All right, so wars has been won, people taking over land, and it's like this. I don't want to go with the war route, but it's like, if me and you go to war and the spoils of war is I gain your territory, whose is it?
Whoever's controlling it at the time. If you want it, you want it.
Exactly. And that was the harsh reality of life. You get what I'm saying?
But the fact is, the way America came to be, she's not wrong. You know what I mean? Because there were people here.
I'm not going to sit there and advocate for what they. No, I'm not advocating for anything.
Me neither.
Yeah,
but I mean, we just going by the pure statement that she made.
It's half and half. The thing is, the stolen land is correct, but if you're in America, you're not an immigrant. That don't make no sense. That means the reason why it's contradicting is because what she's trying to say is every country you're not an immigrant in that sense. Because all right, let me clear it up. I know I fumble it at the end. If you're in America and America have borders, the people that were born here are Americans. If you're not born in America, you're an illegal, you're an alien. I don't say illegal, you're an alien. You're foreign to the country. It's not your place of birth. So to say that, oh, if you're on stolen land, you can't be an immigrant, that should make no sense. You can't go to China and do this stunt. You can't go to Brazil. You can't go to Colombia. You can't. I could be from wherever. I can't go to the next country and be like, oh, there's no such thing as migrants. You know what I'm saying? It ain't gonna work. And they got guns and they not playing. Only in America you could come across the border, say, and have people advocating for you. People, if I go to a different country and they don't like me, they're not advocating for me. Only here, the people would advocate for this nonsense, but I think they go about it in the wrong way. I think, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you can advocate for people coming and having a better life and living the American dream. I'm down for that. But let them break in the law and come in, it don't make sense.
So they're trying to evict her from her place because she brought too many eyes on it. So yeah, let's keep going. I'm it's crazy the way this is heading, but I didn't expect to be going down this hole.
That's what I'm saying. So it's like this. Did she put her own foot in her mouth?
Well, I mean, I'm sure some investments, things are won and lost over stupid conversations sometimes, but I don't know. Let me see where this goes. It's
all right. Let's run it.
the Tonga tribe. Sinai Law Firm is the premier eviction firm in the Tonga tribe. The firm is offering to evict Billie Eilish from her Los Angeles home on a pro bono basis on behalf of the Tonga tribe. Sinai Law Firm is the premier eviction firm in the country. Eilish's admission that she lives on stolen land gives the tribe a rightful action for possession as the true owner of the property. The 30-day notice is already written and ready to be served. Commentator Link Lauren unleashed on the hypocrisy of celebrities like Eilish.
So maybe she can cut them a check. Maybe she can write the tribe a check, because I am tired of the virtue signaling and the BS from all of these degenerate, low IQ celebrities, okay? You're all a bunch of idiots. You get on stage, you say everybody's illegal on stolen lands. Well, you effed around and found out, because the people who had that land, they're coming for you, Billie. These celebrities like Lady Gaga, Billie Eilish, Bad Bunny, they want criminals running amok on our streets, but then they want to live in gated communities with armed guards and security. Even the Grammys had walls around it and security checkpoints. You had to show an ID to go into the Grammys. I'm sorry, we're going to ask for IDs when people come into our country.
And then the hits kept coming for the singer, with GB News correspondent Ben Leo attempting to enter their gated compound.
Well, according to the driveway, Billie does believe in borders. She believes in massive gates keeping people out. A couple of cameras up there as well. The lights are on, so somebody must be home. Let us in, please, Billie. We are here because this is stolen land, Billie, and we think we should be given access to your quite lovely $3 million mansion. And such is Billie's concern for security and privacy. It's surrounded by pretty decent security fencing. Very nice indeed. Massive security hedges as well. She's taken a lot of concern and time to make sure she's got some privacy, as you'd expect. Oh, there we go. At the $3 million Los Angeles pad of Billie Eilish, she reckons nobody's illegal because we're all on stolen land anyway. But when it comes to her own house here in LA, I think she's got different ideas.
Leo followed up his unsuccessful investigation by saying Don Lemon can raid a church service and get praised by clapping Sil liberals for just doing journalism. I knock Billie's door with a smile and they cry into their muesli and soy lattes. Spare me the tears.
Wow.
Harvey Levin was on with.
So that was that right there. that was your uncle, yo.
You about to get evicted.
So that was your uncle. Homeboy was cussing me out, man.
Huh?
So that was your uncle. He was cussing me out.
Oh, word. What you do?
Nah.
Make America scammed again?
Yeah. But what do you think about it, though? What you think about that?
It was very interesting.
I think, man, I didn't think that last part, I didn't know, but think about it. To open your mouth and advocate for the right, and advocate, right?
So basically, because she came out and said that whole stolen land thing, the place where her house is Indian owned. So they decided to use what she said and they can evict her off the land.
It ain't gonna happen. It ain't gonna happen.
So does she own the house?
Even though she got money she could sell before that. And to think about it, that would set a bad precedent. That would set a bad precedent.
We in a time where bad precedents is being set everywhere. Like,
because it's like
don't
this.
Say, you can't sit around no more and say, man, that ain't gonna happen.
I get you. But think
We
about
in those times right now where anything is possible.
So think about this, right? All right. Let's put push come to shove, right? The land is theirs, but not the house.
Yeah, but still, once you own the land, you own power.
Yeah, they can keep the
care
land,
what's
but
on the land. I could always find a way to shake that off my land.
But they gotta evict all them people, and it ain't gonna work. It ain't gonna work.
What is it, like one of those communities?
It's a big ass mansion, I think. Yeah, it's a gated community. I think it's a gated community. It ain't gonna work, P. It ain't gonna work.
we're gonna definitely have to double back on that because, I mean, I didn't expect that.
Trust me, please. They wasting their
And,
time.
I mean, I'm sure she got more than one homes.
They wasting their time. They wasting their time. They wasting their time. Yo, let's all right. Let's pull it back for a second. Let's get a little thing. If squatters got rights, right? If squatters got rights, she own her house clear outright. She don't got no tenants, nothing like that. Them people not getting that back, bro.
No,
They're not
they
getting
probably
that
just
back.
try to kill him with paperwork.
Yeah, that's all it is. Because that's all it is. It's a quick publicity stunt. You know what I'm saying? Somebody reads some little thing and they know a little bit of law. They trying to work around. It's a money grab. You know what I'm saying? It's a money grab. That's all it is.
Did they go after money though?
Well, that's all it is. If you get back the land, they ain't gonna get the land, but they gonna get some money.
But it ain't. I don't even think it's about money. I think it's just petty. I just think it's a bunch of people being petty. Because
granted, I agree.
This is like the trading day bet, $1. I guarantee this is exactly how that went down. $1.
Yeah,
just because she opened her mouth and ticked off the wrong people.
Exactly. And once a lawyer say pro bono, it's money, bruh. It's money. They
pro
know
bono ain't free.
Exactly, because what they're doing is they're going off of the publicity. Billie Eilish says something, the people came out. Once a law firm attached their name, now they bring it. It's like, what's the guy that was trying to do Jay-Z? Bugsby or something like that?
The one from Houston?
Yeah.
Bisbee?
Yeah, Bugsby, Bisbee, something like that.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah, I remember
that. He make money based on like the retainers and all of that stuff. I'm not sure. I know he won some cases. I'm not gonna thing him, but a lot of the big names that he bring in also pull in a lot of locals. You know what I'm saying? So his name is popular, and that is gonna bring in money.
Celebrities.
Yeah.
But I don't know if he actually win any of these cases. I know he
filed
a lot of them, a lot of high profile, but I don't know what his record is.
He won a couple. Trust me, he had. Yeah, he won a couple.
Jay-Z had a beef.
Somebody asked him a question and he stated, "It's like, yeah, I just won $1 million. I won like 2-3 million. Yeah, that money rolled. He ain't doing that if he ain't winning."
I know he handled the Deshaun Watson case too, and there was a lot of settlements in that one.
Yeah, so they racking in, and it is, even though they don't win on the big stage, they get settlement. Oh, wasn't that the same lady that Shannon Sharp with the lawyer?
I can't confirm on that.
Yeah, I can't confirm either, but yeah.
I'm trying to let me see. I can't remember who. I think it was Busby. If I could recall, they ended up settling.
Yeah, for like, I think it was like 500,000 or something like that. Cause 10 million. I think it was 10 million. But Shannon Sharp paid the money though, so it went away pretty fast. I can't remember the amount, but it went away pretty quickly.
One sexual assault lawsuit.
Yeah, was it Tony Busby?
In April 2025, a civil lawsuit seeking $50 million was filed against Shannon Sharp in Clark County, Nevada. Plaintiff's attorney, Tony Busby, a prominent.
Yeah, Tony Busby.
And it was for how much? I think it was 50 million because I think she wanted.
It was 50.
Yeah.
50 million.
So think about that.
April 2025.
10% of 50? Or whatever it is, he still got off lovely. He got a nice piece of change.
Who?
Tony Busby.
Oh, you mean his cut?
Yeah. If that, I'm just suggesting, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't know exactly what was the cut, but think about that. 50 mil? Yo, Trust me. But yeah, man, most of these things. So I gotta look into that one with the civil law. I haven't checked. I haven't looked into that. But let's roll into the next one.
Shannon Sharp by attorney Tony Busby.
Oh, after you confirm.
Were not disclosed to the public. While the original lawsuit sought $50 million in damages.
Say that again.
Reached in July 2025 private resolution. Here is what is known based on the official statements and reports. Confidentiality. Tony Busby released a statement on Instagram and via news outlets like People and Fox News, stating that both sides had reached a mutually agreed upon.
Yeah, they don't really say what the settlement was. All they know is what the original $10 million that was offered was rejected. So
Yeah, I think they settle out, right? So they settle out.
Right. So 10 million was rejected and 50 million was signed. So you think she got more than 10?
I don't know. I can't call it.
Because if you hit a lawsuit after 10 was offered, can you settle for anything less than that?
Depends on what's the agreements.
Yeah, but still, I mean, if you offer me 10, right, I wouldn't have filed a lawsuit if I accepted it. So once the lawsuit
strategy, sometimes strategy. You get what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, but you filed for 50. If you filed for 50 and you rejected 10, there's no way I'm accepting 10, anything less than 10 in the settlement.
But it's still, but P, that's an in between. If she filed for 50,
not really. I mean, unless your play is to get 5.
No. Listen to my question, right? So she filed for 50. That's what you said, right?
Right.
And she didn't, and she rejected 10.
Yeah.
So you got a range. You got a range from 10 to 50.
Exactly.
Right. So you got a range in between there. But based on the settlement, you could have certain stuff in there where it's like, leave my name out of it. You could have certain stuff in there where, you know what I'm saying?
Of course.
Yeah.
Once we agree on a number, but do you think that number is below 10?
I don't know. I don't care. I don't know. But because I think it was strategy on Shannon Sharp's behalf, because you know what I'm saying? If he I don't think if he did it the way he did, they would have tried to run up the number. But if I come out and kind of deny some of the things and make a stand, deny that, and if I don't make that strong appeal, that number could go through the roof.
Yeah. Well, I'm assuming she can't get no more than 50 mil.
Yeah, but
right?
You know what I'm saying?
So I'm thinking she got somewhere around 12, 15 mil.
Probably. All right. Let's transition to this one. The track star. I don't know if you've seen this one.
Probably not. Nope.
A smile off your face. I'm Sergeant McDaniels with the Orange County Sheriff's Office. You're being stopped for dangerous, excessive speeding.
I understand my tire at the back is like literally on 29.
So you're driving at 100. Hold on. You're driving at 104 miles an hour in a 65 mile an hour zone with subpar equipment, flashing people to get out of your lights, out of your way. You're flashing them to get out of your way, are you? Let's give you a path to get past them. See what you do. Passing the car at 101, 103, 104.
She's moving too.
Yes, she is.
Gonna be 429 northbound at Stony Brook for a tag. On a gray Aston Martin and an occupants.
Look right here. You see up here on the dashboard?
Yeah.
It shows the speed. That's if it's accurate. Right now it's slowing down. But when he was showing it, if you go back,
Yeah, I saw it.
Yeah, that joke was up there.
Yeah, she moving.
I would wipe that smile off your face. I'm Sergeant McDaniels with the Orange County Sheriff's Office. You're being stopped for dangerous excessive speeding.
I understand my tire at the back is like literally on 29.
So you're driving at 100. Hold on. You're driving at 104 miles an hour in a 65 mile an hour zone with subpar equipment, flashing people to get out of your lights, out of your way, following too close, using every lane to pass everybody, cutting me off, passing a car on the inside shoulder with their hazard lights on. You're going to jail for dangerous excessive speeding.
I'm so sorry. I did not mean to do that. My phone, I didn't even know my car was speeding.
That's why they give you a speedometer.
I totally understand. I communicate with you. I really do not want to go to jail.
No, most people don't, but you got to think about that before you do the speed. I need your license, your registration, and your insurance. You were speeding.
So I was, and I totally didn't know. If you look at my phone, my buttons right here, they jump around. My phone is sitting here and it's straight on here. I literally see it's not even in normal mode, and I see that. My apologies. Please, I communicate.
The mode has nothing to do with your gas pedal.
No.
I need your license, your registration, and your insurance.
I really want to work. Can you really work for me, sir? I promise you, I am a law-abiding citizen. I have my ID, my insurance on my phone. There was no intention of me speeding today. I promise you, sir.
Is this a good address for you, Lake Valley
Yes,
Drive?
sir. I'm here. I'm local, sir. Please work with me. I promise you.
I don't know what work with you means.
Not work with me. I understand that. I will take the ticket. I will show you.
No, like I told you, you're going to jail.
Please don't allow me to go to jail. Please, sir. Please.
Listen to me.
Please, sir. I really.
If nothing you say is going to change that. You are going to jail.
Sir, am I going to jail, Jake?
Yes.
Sir, I really was not intentionally speeding at
That's
all.
even more scary. That means that you're doing things unintentionally on a task that requires all your attention.
Sir, please, I'm begging you.
You are going to have a little bit of time to make some phone calls. You are going to jail. I am towing your car.
Please, sir, don't take me to jail. I will do everything.
No.
I will do everything.
You have two options.
My tire, sir, please.
Listen, you have two options.
Please, sir.
The first option is you can either ride with me in my car. The second option is you are going to go to jail in a cage car. Which do you prefer?
I promise you, I don't want to go to jail. I'm right here. I have a team here. I have a coach, everything, sir. I was not intentionally doing anything, and I am.
You're not listening. You're repeating yourself and not listening. Nothing you say is going to change.
So I want to.
So make some phone calls. Let people know that you're going to have a $500 bond.
Do not get back. Stop.
So
they could go back.
Yeah, 1 second.
Looked like she was having a bad day. Something.
That ain't no bad day, bro. That ain't no bad day.
Out like yo, she didn't even see that cop. Like she flew by him like he didn't even exist.
Right. But think about it. Think about this, P. She a track star. She gotta go fast. She was trying to make it to where she was going.
Yeah, but everybody be flying. You see the cop, you slow down, and then you wait. But she was like, nah, I got to go.
Right, because
I need it now. I wonder where she was going.
I think she was going to practice or something like that. But think about it. Like Gavin's right. You know what I'm saying? 104.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying.
Jail.
She flew by that dude, the cop, like Like he didn't even exist, but what it was the reckless driving. Like she was literally
weaving
people around and cutting them off. Yeah, man, it's a lot of reckless driving out here too, man. I got to be careful out there.
So after he pulled over, how did this cop handle the situation? Do you think he handled it well?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you could clearly see that something's not right with her. She's on a high right now of something.
Okay.
And I'm pretty sure she's going to get back in the car and take off and probably be twice as worse. Ain't no way she calming down. Whatever she's on, she need to lay down and take a break. He might be saving her life.
True. I definitely. 104 P.
Because even when he was talking to her in the car, she couldn't even stay still. She was just fidgeting. She was like, my phone this and that. It was like, you could see like it was almost like she was trying to get to her man crib because he found out that Nisha over there or something, and she was flying to see who at his house. You know what I'm saying?
So I was gonna say, right?
Allegedly.
So in this situation, right? What she was saying, all the excuses that she was giving this cop. What do you in this like? I want to go with what do you think, but I want to lead into a different question. But
listen, the driving was so aggressive, and so just like Gavin said, she could have killed like 7 people. Like it was so aggressive that it didn't matter after that what she said. Like her car was almost a weapon.
Yep, I agree.
You know? And she showed no respect for the cop at all. You know what I'm saying? Like people don't do that when the cop is sitting there. Normal people will just back off and drive till either the cop get off in the exit or whatever. But she was like, nah, I'm gonna do this. So I think he was right.
Yeah, I agree with you. I'm with the cop on this one, yo. And the cop could be a stand-up comedian. The cop could,
yeah, right. He dealt with it good. Here's the thing, right? You realize how calm he was.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
He never went over there and yelled. He never went over there, and he just went over his comments like, "Yo, you going to jail?"
Yeah,
he goes, and he was a comment ever. But you realize how calm she stayed. Like she didn't like explode and start acting crazy. You know what I mean? Because he was as calm as he was, she stayed the same.
Well, to a certain degree. All right, let me pose my question now. When you was listening to the conversation, right? When the cop pulled her over, right? We're not saying this is what took place. It's a difference. I'm painting a picture, guys, right?
Okay.
This is how certain cops, like the one that got locked up because him and the female he arrested got locked in the back seat. So a couple months back or a year ago was this a pretty young lady, right? And you know, like, please, I do anything, blah blah blah. And this was kind of that situation where you as a cop always got to be on your P's and Q's because the way how she was begging, I do anything, I'll be, you know what I'm saying? That right there, some dudes will fall for it because she was throwing every reason not to go to jail.
Yeah.
And if that was a person that, if
he was, I did notice that too. She was leaning in on it.
You know what I'm saying? She was like, oh, I can't go to jail, blah, 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 do anything. It's like this. And I know he didn't ask the question because I know that could be a charge too when people are trying to like, I forgot the terminology for it, when you're trying to bribe. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When you're trying to bribe a cop. And most ladies would try to bribe a cop, especially if they're looking good. You know what I'm saying? I do anything not to go to jail. I give you my number. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? And that's how that cop got locked up in the backseat of the car with that lady. You know what I'm saying? All he had to do was take her to the jail. My boy got locked in the back seat when he had to call an ex-cop to come get him out.
I didn't hear about that.
I'll pull it up for you one day. I ain't gonna do it today, but yeah.
What were they doing in the back seat? Were they looking for Aaron in the back seat?
Boy was working it out. let me see if I can pull it up. But I gotta
that's a horrible way to lose your job.
Yeah. I think he got charged.
Man, that is horrible. Ain't no coming back from that one.
Yeah, but that case, it was a couple years back. Well, a year back. Let me see if I could pull it up quick. But yeah, man, that was crazy. I think he resigned. Hold on, let's see if it's not one, it's a couple of them, Pete. It's not one, it's a couple of them, officers.
Same police station? Or different places around the world?
I'm looking for the video. I pulled up the article, but I'm looking for the video. I'll pull it up in a second. And he had to call his boys, one of his boys, but he showed up with the all right, let's pull up.
What state was this in?
San Diego police officer.
California. But it's more than one. Let's go to it.
Same precinct, same place?
I'm saying there's multiple situations like this.
San Diego police officer is out of a job after accidentally locking himself in the back of his patrol cruiser with a woman who'd offer to have sex with him.
It's quite the story, and newly released videos revealing details about how it all unfolded.
Don't say that right now.
All right, so a little bit of how this went down. What you just heard was that woman making a very explicit offer there. Happened as the officer was transporting her to jail for a car theft arrest last year. Investigations revealed that after she made the offer, the officer switched off his body camera, turned down a dark road, and the cruiser came to a stop. About 20 minutes later, the officer radioed for help, saying he was locked in the back seat of his patrol cruiser. The supervisor responded and unlocked the car door.
All right, sir, step out of the vehicle for me. Everything just went wrong. Okay, hold on. Let me turn my camera off.
I don't know how my camera was turned off. Is that what he said? Okay. An internal investigation found that the officer had traces of semen on his belt just after the encounter. He did resign. San Diego police recently released this video footage in adherence with state law.
Bruh.
Bruh.
So,
damn
situation. You see, that's what I'm saying.
Damn. Yo, I mean, he got caught.
Yeah, he got caught.
Right.
But if you listen to that situation, I got to pull it up. Right. If you listen to her begging and pleading, oh, I do anything, yo, and he's like, yo,
I know.
You know how hard it is for a cop to do his job?
On the belt is crazy. I was thinking the same thing. But at the end of the day, he's the one that failed his job. You know what I'm saying?
But he's human too, P. He human.
I know. But He got caught.
The young lady was looking pretty,
But it was just, well, he got the keys and then he messed up.
Yeah, he dumb as hell.
But it worked. That's crazy though.
Definitely crazy.
Yeah.
What would I have done in that situation? Drop her ass to jail. Drop it to jail.
On the belt is crazy.
Yo, it's like this, man. It's like this. One thing I learned growing up is like this. If someone give me a proposal, a young lady, give me a proposal, I gotta ask question. I'm not young anymore. I can't take risks. You know what I'm saying? I can't take risks. I've been around the world. You know what I'm saying? So looks doesn't tell the whole story. That could be my one trying to quick hit and catch something. It ain't worth it.
He definitely didn't think it through because
he ain't think that through. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You can be some baddies, but trust me, in today's time and today's date, no, you can't risk it. You got to ask questions. We got to go down this list. Hey, were you born a female? Will you always identify as a female? You know what's the question? Next question: do you have kids? We ain't nothing wrong with kids. You know what I'm saying? We found out that the lady was dating the guy, and he ain't tell her he had kids until the wedding. She showed up. He had 6 kids, right? So we got to go down our list. You know what I'm saying?
Like those are first date conversations.
Yeah.
I was born a man.
You got to go those things in today's time. You know what I'm saying?
That's first, you know what I mean? First date conversations.
Yeah.
We'll come up with that. Align with us first date conversations. Things that cannot be ignored.
Nah, you got to go through all of that stuff, man. Because you don't want to. It's like in today's time, yo, we sat there and we watch. It's like this, man, guys. We're diverse. We on this channel going back, we did the one where we were listening to people with transmitted disease say they don't need to disclose. You get what I'm trying to say? When you're looking at people that have certain system and they can literally tell you, oh, we don't have to disclose because it's under a certain thing. It's, it's okay. It's normal. You know what I'm saying? So
keep that mess to yourself.
So me learning.
Go play across the street. Play across the street. Those people, I tell them, go play across the street in traffic if possible. Don't bring that mess over here.
I feel you. What's your thoughts on this? What would you do, P?
I wouldn't put myself in that situation to begin with.
Exactly.
Because like how are you explaining that to your wife? How are you explaining that to your mom? Dad, I got fired. And then it's on the news, it's in the newspapers. You know what I'm saying? How are you explaining that? Like, does everybody know? After that, you gotta move to 2 or 3 cities. You got to make a cross-country trip. You know what I mean? At least if you want to still be a cop. You know what I mean? You gotta go join ICE. You should definitely join ICE.
Yeah,
definitely. Face mask so nobody ain't got to see who you are. That's where you need to go, bro. Because after that, you got to leave town.
Not necessarily. Let me tell you. You see,
you got to leave town.
Let me advocate for him because I won't put myself in this predicament. Trust me. They got some ladies that make you reconsider. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not, trust me.
It ain't about the woman. It ain't about nothing to do with her. It's about you making a bad judgment, and it costs you your life, your livelihood.
Yeah, your livelihood.
Like to do. I mean, if he's married that's friction between his marriage, and they probably got kids, allegedly. I don't know. But I'm just saying, if they do, these are the things that he's putting at risk, you know?
True. Check this out, right? What about the lady, right? What about the lady that was getting bust down by the lady? I remember the lady was white and she was getting bust down by like 4 or 5 black dudes, but she was married.
Mm-hmm.
She was married, and I think she got a lawsuit. You know what I'm saying? So, but they fight all of them, and I think she won her lawsuit because it was a cop. It was a cop. Yeah.
Hey, that stuff goes on everywhere, man.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. This is only one of them. It's happening, man. This could be happening right now, man. Yo, this ain't nothing new.
I'm just saying, it's at some point you gotta. Is the risk worth the reward?
Yeah.
No, because he got caught. You know,
because it's like this, yo. We always say, all right. We always look at it like, all right, it's us. You know what I'm saying? Where you could have a good conversation with a young lady. You could pull a number. What about them dudes in high school that, like, and that's why I kind of painted that spotlight. It's like this. Now you got a lady, like a young lady like that, and they're giving you that attention that you never heard, and your mind just switched. Like, damn, you know what I'm saying? He ain't meet that beautiful chick in high school, and this beautiful chick is saying, "Yo, I do what you want." You know what I'm saying? Just, you know what I'm saying?
So what did she think she was gonna gain by doing that? She think he was gonna let her go?
Well, he could have. He could have.
So how do you explain that?
She got away. You see, let me tell you, cameras ruined it for all of us. Even though body cameras are good, it ruined it for most of us. You remember back in the days, you get pulled over by a cop, and the cop talk or mash it to you, and when he's done, he let you go.
Mm-hmm.
Those days are done. A cop always got to approach with the intention of, hey, it's on camera. And you know what I'm saying? Cops could still let you go, but yo, you used to get pulled. Yo, I remember when I was young, I was speeding over there on the Ave. I was going to work. Just got out the club. Club got out later than I was supposed to, right? So I'm supposed to be going in transition so I could finish my route early and jump. So the club got out like 3:30, normally get out like 3. So I'm half an hour late for my newspaper route. I'm young, guys. I'm young. So I got a newspaper route. I need to deliver my newspaper so I can make it to my next job by 7. You know what I'm saying? I'm flying down the aisle, doing some high numbers like I wasn't over 100, but I'm doing like 80 and a 65. You know what I'm saying? A cop pulled me over there on Tower Avenue, right where by the cemetery over there.
65 over there.
What's the speed limit over there?
45, maybe 30.
45. That was before they put all those signs. That was before it became a thing. This is back in the days. I think it was 65. It was like 50. It was hot. Well, all right, cool. But when the cop pulled me over, she walked up. And I didn't know it was a female. When she started talking, she was like, baby, where the hell are you driving so goddamn fast? It's 3 o'clock in the effing morning. And yo, she didn't give me a ticket. She scolded me and she said, you don't know what could happen out here. You know what I'm saying? You think if that was a body camera, she would have let me go? No, she told me exactly, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And that's why these are the things that shape your views on how you see cops. And that cop, instead of giving me a ticket and writing me up and all that, she talked to me as a person. I was like, and I was able to explain. I'm like, I just got out because I didn't even have my shirt on. You know what I'm saying? I had my shirt halfway on. She's like, where you going? It was like, I'm like, no, I'm late for work, blah, blah, blah. And I was able to talk. You know what I'm saying? I was like, hey, I'm just late for work.
I think they're still doing that. I mean, I got pulled over recently and I didn't get a ticket. I think the only way these body cam videos ever get seen is if there's an incident.
Yeah.
if there's an incident, they may pull a body cam footage. But other than that, they still meet people and they don't always give them a ticket.
True. But it ruined it. It ruined it. And I think cops used to get away with stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? They used to get away with stuff like that. Used to get away with stuff like that. Let me tell you, because the situation is not the same, and I got to make that disclosure. The situation is not the same. But someone I knew, he said that's how he met his wife. He said he went out to a call. The guy was abusing his wife, and he told, and you know what I'm saying? And he said, yo, you're gonna lose your wife. And the something he is like, you know how you write down your name and stuff. If anything else happened, you call. Yep. She called him after the event thing and passed. She called the cop. Call his personal number. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah. And
that's how he met his wife. You know what I'm saying? So you know what I'm saying?
Shit happens.
It happens. It happens. So it's even that was a different circumstances, and I want to just kind of separate the two. It wasn't like he went across there and tried to hit on her or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? She called. She called, and you know what I'm saying? He married her and had kids. But
hey, Gavin said if you were at newspapers and riding a little bike.
Yeah, man, that was a day, man. The route that I had, bro, boy, that was in the boonies. Or I should say the suburbs.
I came with you a couple of times on that route.
Yeah, riding a bike wouldn't have made it, boy. You needed a car.
Yeah.
I used to have the car in neutral, get out, run, throw the newspaper, get back in the car, ghost right in the car.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, those were the days, man. Those are the days. Yeah, man. I don't even think they let you fling newspapers if you got a bike no more. You need a car. Yo, you know they still deliver newspaper to my house, yo?
Yeah.
I don't know who's paying this newspaper bill. I call them like twice and be like, yo, I haven't ordered newspaper.
It's probably in-laws.
No, I call them. I call them and I told them because I know what they still used to deliver newspaper to my driveway. They still deliver it.
Hey, just open it up and check the paper.
Yeah, that's what I used to do. I call them like, yo, yeah, I still deliver newspaper. We don't have it. We don't have a subscription. But yeah, man. But that was it with that one. But that's crazy. Let's kind of wrapping it back up. Man, it's hard to be a cop. And I give them their credit. I definitely give them their credit because he could have took her up on her offer. Like, what are you willing to do, young lady? You know what I'm saying? What are you willing to do? You know what I'm saying? But hey, that's hard. What you guys think? You think she was kind of hinting a lot more? Because that's what that young lady was doing in the other car to do went to jail.
Look how many cops were there when she got arrested. Right? So you think all those cops there seeing him walk away with her, he's gonna let her go. And nobody knows she's missing?
No, that was before the call, though. That was before the call.
No, well, he left with her.
Yeah, I get you. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. I would have just did my job. Right.
So that's what I'm saying. It wasn't like it was me and you and we picked somebody up and then something happened and said we got away. No, it was like a bunch of cops there, like maybe 15 to 20 of them.
So misplaced paperwork, misplaced the paperwork, write something done wrong. You know what I'm saying? But I got an next crazy one for you. Since we brought up this crazy topic, I'm gonna roll into this crazy one, right?
Good.
I'm gonna roll into this crazy one right here. Brace yourself for this one.
Tonight, we begin with the DoorDash delivery caught on camera that's raising serious concerns tonight about food safety.
A Toledo woman says she watched in real time as her delivery driver did something she calls disgusting before dropping off the food. 13 Action News reporter Alexis Means has the video. She's live with the story tonight. Alexis?
Well, the customer told me that this is something no one wants to see before their meal is delivered. A Toledo woman says she'll never order food delivery again after her Ring camera caught something disturbing. Ring camera video shows what appears to be a DoorDash driver with her hand down her pants. Ashley May says her food was delivered Monday just after 5 p.m.
I ordered my DoorDash, and when it arrived, I was watching it on my camera, and I seen the person who delivered it reach like inside of their pants and itch or something for a little while, and then they used the same hand to like set my food down and then proceeded to take a picture and leave.
May says she couldn't believe what she saw.
I was like, I didn't see what I just seen, so I like rewinded it to make sure, and it was absolutely that.
She did not eat the food.
I went out there with like garbage bags over my hands and just like threw it right in the dumpster. I took it right to the trash.
She reported the driver to DoorDash.
They were giving me a refund within like 5 to 7 business days. And then they contacted me today with, they still gave me $50 worth of credit on my account. So probably won't use it, but it's there.
DoorDash issued this statement to 13 Action News. This behavior is unacceptable. We immediately took action to deactivate the dasher and have contacted the customer to make things right. Restaurants get inspected, but delivery drivers, the health department says that's a different story. A spokesperson issued us this statement. Toledo Lucas County Health Department food inspectors work closely with operators to ensure proper food safety practices inside the facility. However, once food leaves the establishment, these safeguards are no longer guaranteed. Delivery drivers are not typically trained food handlers, but they play a role in maintaining food safety during transport. Consumers should understand that some level of risk exists when using third-party delivery services. For May, the risk may be too much.
Definitely, I won't be ordering delivery anymore. I will pick it up or I'll make something at home.
Now, the driver spoke with us on social media. She says the video doesn't tell the whole story. Sasha, back to you.
I would like to hear her story if the video doesn't tell the whole story. I mean, what is she, if she's doing that in front of the camera, what is she doing in the car with? Like, I mean, just be honest. I mean, when she's in her private moment in the car, what is she doing? That's just, listen, that's why I need to stay out my home, cook your own food, or go pick it up yourself. I don't use DoorDash.
Yeah.
I mean, if I'm going to pick something up, I'm going to pick something on the way home from work. Or like I went grocery shopping today. I got enough food for like a week, week and a half. I'm cooking my own meals. Yeah, I mean, yo, that is crazy. Like, and was the food outside of the bag?
Well, it doesn't matter. Think about it, P. You still gotta make contact with the bag.
Right. But what I'm saying is, I'm wondering if she took that hand and stuck it inside the food bag.
Well, no, she didn't. She didn't. So yes, it's outside of the bag, but you know what I'm saying?
Oh, I know. I mean, it ain't as bad as the sink situation, but it's damn near close to it.
Yes, it's kind of the same thing, yo. It's kind of the same, yeah.
And like I said, what did she do in the car when nobody was looking? And the thing is, she didn't know that lady had that camera. And I know, you know, a lot of cameras are important, and I added a lot to my property, and I made sure I put some at the door where you can see how people interact with your stuff when they come up there, you know? That's crazy.
Trust me, man. These are the things that make me not want to eat out, bro. Because
yeah, I mean, to be honest, like I ate out a lot this month, I'll say, because I was working a lot. But normally, typically, I do a lot of my own cooking. And I rather know what I'm putting in it.
Yeah.
You know, and even like when you go out, I mean, you don't know if they even cooking the right stuff you ask them to cook, because there's a lot of meat substitution going around.
True.
You know,
I can tell the difference in certain places. I could tell.
Yeah, it's and a lot of them are doing it. It could be different fish. It ain't beef. It could be something else, kangaroo. I mean, all kinds of shit.
He said kangaroo.
Yeah, man, you can get kangaroo over there at Cabela's. They got like buffalo. They have
You talking about meat?
Yeah, alligator. They got
Are you serious?
yeah, Cabela's. You know the store over there by Rensselaer Field?
Yeah.
Yeah, they sell meat over there. You could get gaming meat, or they call it game meat.
Yeah, they call it gaming meat.
Right, but yeah, they got kangaroo, I think, too. They got alligator, a couple of different things.
They got a place out there in South Windsor. I think it's called Beers, and the whole restaurant is game and meat. So a lot of people always said they got good things. So they got wild game over there.
Oh, I'll have to check that out. I wonder if they got frog legs.
Ew.
Yeah, I've always wanted to try it, but it's got to be cooked right, though.
As you said that, right? The capital of Montserrat is, hold on, I forgot. Oh man, as I want to say it, the capital of Montserrat is Martinique, and their dish is frog legs. Yo, I had to remember that shit when I was a kid. You see how that just came out? So in I think it's Saint Martin's, Martinique, in Montserrat.
In the Saint Martin.
The capital dish is frog legs, because you remember when you had to study world geography, you had to learn each island national dish.
So that's where I got to go to get the best frog legs.
Yeah, because that's what their favorite.
Saint Martin or Martinique.
Oh man, it's been so long I can't even clarify. But I just remember I remember I had to learn all of the, because I think St. Lucia is flying fish. Jamaica is ackee and saltfish.
I think that's Barbados.
Yeah, man.
You know, Grenada.
You had to learn every
Barbados
culture.
or Grenada like the flying fish. It's Barbados. Because when I go fishing down there in Tobago, the Barbadian boats come into Tobago waters to catch it. That's their national dish. Flying fish is something. I can't remember the name of it.
Yeah, but I was like, whew. But I remember that, yo. I remember I had to learn all those West Indian country national dish. So you had to learn the capital, the capital, and the national dish. Boy, as you said, frog legs. Yeah.
Cuckoo. Their favorite thing is cuckoo on flying fish.
Which one, Barbados?
Yeah. Like, do you remember cuckoo?
Yeah. Boy, cuckoo hit.
I ain't get some good cuckoo in the last couple of times I went home.
That's so cuckoo is similar. So cuckoo comes from concomte, which is the African thing that they be eating, what they call fufu. So it's kind of the same, all in the same thing, but yeah.
Every place that outside of Africa created kind of their own.
Yeah,
the same thing.
But
I mean, when you look at it, but to me, our cuckoo tastes better than fufu.
Yeah, because it's flavored. I don't know how they do it in Africa, but it comes from Africa.
No, I'm just saying. And y'all can hit me in the comments, because I don't like. I'll eat fufu, but if I had to pick cuckoo,
so we gotta explain it. So this is a little diverse. So it's what it's made out of, cassava.
Well, all of them are made out of the same thing.
No, some are different. So
I think it is cassava.
So basically, what we're talking about is a certain food in the island, and some are made out of cassava, and what it is it's a I can't explain it, man. It's hard to explain, man. It's one of those things you got to see, you grow up, you taste. But one is like white and one is like yellow. I know conconte is white and cuckoo is a yellow. It's a yellow thing, but you got to see it, man.
Well, I think some cuckoos are white too.
Yeah, but I don't think most of the audience will fully understand. I could
pull
pull it up.
I would definitely try frog legs. I've had so many types of food, Gavin. I've had iguanas, you know, sea turtles, armadillo. You know, I've had alligator.
I ain't have alligator.
Yeah. Well, shark. You know, to us, where we're from, you know, people call was guti with the tattoo on the
possum.
Right, that's a possum. One's a possum, the other one's an armadillo. And then the other one, they call that a little rat, basically, the guti.
Yeah.
So,
right. I ain't gonna lie. I had some of those stuff, but alligator,
donkey meat.
Huh?
He said donkey meat.
Where they used to slaughter donkey, bro. They do it in the islands.
Yeah, I mean every animal's for food on the island. I've had land crabs. You know, now at home they eating the parrots.
Parrots?
Seabirds, yeah. Well,
I know they cook seabird before.
Yeah, I had some when I went home last year. It was really good first time. But with the parrots, where we are in the rainforest. So there's like hundreds of parrots, like literally flying from tree to tree all the time. It's not like you see one or two. There are hundreds of them.
Yeah, different kinds too.
Yeah,
like the toucan. Do you see some of the toucans, the parakeet? It's a wide range. It's
the ones we have up there are the smaller parrots. And then there's a few parakeets here and there that fly throughout the rainforest every day back to back.
Yeah, so but they go all the way down to Brazil and come back, that type of thing.
Yeah, but they eat them junks.
Ew.
The snakes, they be eating them junks.
I seen people eat that. That's nasty.
No, I mean, listen, man, especially when you go back home, man, it ain't nobody in the bush, the village that can't cook. Whatever they cook and eat, they put coconut to it.
Bruh. You ain't getting me to eat no damn snake. You ain't getting me to eat no alligator.
When I go home, I just be like, give me the plate. God bless. And I'll see you at the end. I don't need to know what's on there.
Let me tell you the one that I didn't think that would taste good.
What's that?
Is conchs.
From the sea?
Yeah, you know the ones, the conchs?
Yeah.
Yo.
I've had all of them.
Yeah, that tastes good.
Yeah.
Yo, man, I thought I would have hated it. I thought, I was like, I was one of those things like, yeah, just try a piece. I was like, nah, I'm good. That junk looked, homeboy came up and like, just try piece, man. Yo, I tasted like, this tastes good. This tastes real. I'm talking about it tastes good, bro.
Yeah. Yeah, I've had a lot of that stuff being in because remember,
I wouldn't do that. Yo, I wouldn't try to sea urchins. Trust me. Yo, so you remember when we were growing up, they always told us sea urchins were bad. Yo, the Asians came in, they was effing up those rocks because where we we used to live on the coast and sea urchins, we used to crack feed for fish. Then so the islands is diverse where you have different cultures. You have Asians like from the Philippines, China, you got people from Africa, you got people, we have a whole bunch of, and we would never eat the sea urchins, yo. And when the Asians move in, they were killing all those rocks they used to have all the sea urchins, they were gone because it was like so much. And like us the locals or the native, we wouldn't eat them. It's like no, poisonous. But yeah.
Yeah, no, we never ate those. I mean, my dad was a fisherman. My grandfather was a fisherman. Uncle was a fisherman. So We wasn't gonna go after sea urchin.
When you got fish in the sea, bonito.
Yeah.
You know what
And
I'm
the
saying?
thing is, the village I'm from is one of the top fishing villages in Toledo. So fresh fish is coming in every day.
Every day.
And most likely, a lot of times, every house within the city has a boat.
Yeah.
You know, some 2 and 3. So when fish came in, everybody in the village got fish.
Yo, that's to tell you, that's what made me hate fish growing up, yo. Because it's like this. It's like I used to go to the beach, catch a fish before school. Think about that. I was probably like 6, 7, going to the beach, 8, going to the beach, catch fish, and I wouldn't even eat it. I would give like the local people and go to school. You know what I'm saying? But it's like that's how life was growing up. It's like you get up early, like 5, 6. By 7, you got like 7, 8 fish. Somebody like, hey, you gonna eat those? You give your neighbor, you give your family, you give your aunt. You know what I'm saying? They clean it, cook it. Probably the next day they see you, they give you a piece of fried fish. You know what I'm saying? But I hated fish, man. I hated fish growing up, man, because it was so abundant. You know what I'm saying?
I still love it.
Yeah, you could be walking down the street and walk by your cousin's house. You want a piece of fried fish? All right. Which one it is? The bony one or the meat one?
It's a healthier option. It's always fish. Eating fish is always a healthier option. But you got to think about it too. It was never prepared the same way.
Nah.
You know what I mean? There was so many different ways to prepare fish.
You like catfish, P?
Yeah.
I don't know about how I feel about catfish.
Yeah. I mean, there's sea catfish too. My first fish that I caught in Tobago was in Black Rock, was a catfish in the ocean. And your father cooked it up. Yeah, it was a good size.
I like the medium meats. I don't like the bony, the like bony fish. You see, like how people like the snappers, the small snapper. That's for y'all. I want the big snapper. Yo, I seen the big snapper.
You want a grouper?
Yeah, I seen the big ones. You know what I'm talking about?
Snapper. You want grouper.
Exactly, the big
Next
one.
time you go home, and try to get grouper. That's that nice, the flayo. Or
I know
went
what you're
home.
talking about. I
You
know what
would've
you're talking
caught the ones that when you pull them up, they blow up.
Exactly.
Yo,
I don't like the bone, man. I don't like the bone, but bro, I seen many people go to the hospital for bone getting stuck in their throats. So
man, we professional.
We professional.
When it comes to taking bone out of fish. Man, you professional, bro. But yo, grouper, yo, when you go home, make sure you get some grouper, yo.
Yeah, I had it before.
Yo, and get somebody home to cook it down for you, man. Yo, when people sick back home, they that's the one fish they go find a cook for them to help bring them back. Like it's one of the sweet fish that's supposed to help, I guess, heal part of the soul.
Okay. Yo, you know what I gotta give Jamaicans? Jamaicans know how to make a mean escovitch. Fish, that fish escovitch or whatever it's called. Bruh. Yo, that blew me out of the park when I tasted that junk, man. Escovitch.
I like the onions and stuff that go on it.
Yeah.
You know,
They use vinegar and stuff. Yeah, it's on point. It's on point. Yeah, that with the white bread, right? The what you call it? They call it soft dough or hard dough bread or milk bread.
The slice of hard dough bread.
Yeah, slice of hard dough bread.
Yeah.
He know about that. He know about that. He know about that life. Yeah. But yeah, you get me hungry with that, man. I gotta hop off of this subject with this damn food, bro. But trust me, P, no frog legs for me, no alligator meat, and no goddamn snake. Y'all could keep it. You can keep it.
Yeah, let's go to the next vid.
So, let's pull up this. Oh, we're gonna trigger some people with this one. Let's trigger some people. All right, here we go. Bad boy loading, P. So I guess it doesn't want to be triggered.
On to other news now. Former Vice President Kamala Harris is reviving her viral Kamala HQ social media pages from the 2024 election, hoping to use it as a platform to mobilize and energize younger voters ahead of the midterms.
Kamala HQ is turning into headquarters, and it's where you can go online to get basically the latest of what's going on, and also to meet and revisit with some of our great, courageous leaders, be they elected leaders, community leaders, civic leaders, faith leaders, young leaders. I'm really excited about it.
CBS News political director Finn Gomez joins me now. What's the goal here?
My takeaway here, Lindsay, is in speaking to Democrats today is the former vice president is trying to reemerge as a national party leader and stay in the headlines following her defeat against President Trump back in 2024. Not only has she established this pugilistic rapid response site to counter Trump and Republicans, frankly, the site, if you've seen, already got into it with the White House today. She's also been on a book tour across the country, and she also surprised workers at the DCC headquarters yesterday in DC. That's the political arm of House Democrats who are on the front lines of this midterm cycle. It also keeps her in the conversation as a potential presidential contender for 2028 with other potential rivals like Gavin Newsom of California, who incidentally has been making news since last year for his own aggressive social media approach against Trump. It also shows that Democrats are frankly trying to learn from some of their missteps from 2024 and realizing that the political battlefield has primarily moved to the digital and social media side. Lindsay?
Have you gotten a sense so far that Republicans are nervous about the midterms and the position Democrats are in going into them?
Not quite nervous, but they recognize that they have some headwinds that they have to counter. I mean, CBS can confirm that Senator Tim Scott, who is the head of the political arm of Senate Republicans, warned his Republican colleagues this week at a closed-door meeting that Republicans could be facing significant hurdles.
So, P.
Yeah.
Do you think she's going to run again? And you guys can sound off in the chat. Do you think she's going to run again? Yes or no?
Yeah. I mean, that's what she's gearing up for. If she wasn't, she wouldn't be out there.
You think so?
Of course. I mean, she's trying to stay relevant. You know what I'm saying?
You think she got a chance?
I mean, of course. I mean, she's in the race. She's got a chance. Like he said, she's trying to basically maintain herself as the front leader. You know, we don't know where that's going to be, but she's playing her hand.
I like what you said, right? I'll be honest, right? On the Democrat side of things, right? Who is the front runner or the party leader? What are the top candidates they have?
Right. So that's what I'm saying. Like that, none of that has been established yet. People haven't even put in nomination yet. That don't happen till we hit 2 years to go, where the candidates start running and things like that. Right. So she's coming out ahead of that to basically make herself the number one. You know what I mean? Because it's all about what people start hearing. If people think that she should be in charge ahead of everybody else, it's publicity shit.
So I'm gonna ask you this, right? And guys, we talk. We're not scared to challenge any question, right? But who do you think, other than Kamala Harris or Kamala Harris, would be a good leader for the Democrats? Because I can't tell you like a name that stands out to me. I can't tell you. I mean,
until the race starts popping up and the candidates starts popping up and they start going on around the country, then you'll start figuring it out. You know what I mean? Nobody come out and say, yeah, I'm running so far. Even she hasn't said that. But she just
low IQ take. What makes it a low IQ take? Tell us your reason. Why you think it's a low IQ take?
Well, my take or your take?
No, I don't know. That's what I'm asking. Why you think it's a low IQ take? Go ahead,
Yeah,
Pete.
man. Yeah, I think she's trying to make herself feel like she's the top dog.
Okay.
You know, so if people feel that way, or she make people feel that way, then she'll get a head up on what's to come. Because we don't know who's running yet. Because this time around, she's actually got a campaign and basically become the clear leader out of the party.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So there's a lot of people that we know that was possibly going to run last time against her,
But
they
who
didn't
are the
have
possibles though?
It was like some of the people she were looking to use as VPs.
Yep, I get that.
You know, a couple of those people some of them were candidates in this election coming up. That's why they chose not to go in that direction. You know, like, was it Ben Shapiro and people like that? Was that the Pennsylvania governor?
Yeah.
You know, but yeah, I don't know. Until people start campaigning, then you kind of see who it is. You know, we don't know who that's going to be yet.
Because what I was going to say, the only person that, like, from my point of view, right, I think they're trying to establish a clear party leader, but they don't have one yet. In my opinion, I do think that she can be the front runner because she kind of still have 1 and 2 momentum. You know what I'm trying to say? She still got the momentum because to look at it, anytime her name hits the newspaper or the media, it makes noise. You know what I'm saying? So I do give her that I do give her that. You know what I'm saying? So look, she was gone for a couple of months, and anytime she made the news, she always do numbers. You know what I'm saying? So I give her that. You know what I'm saying? But to ask the question, is she, depending on who she going up against, will she win? You know what I'm saying?
I mean, there's always a possibility. You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't know what's going to happen. Like, we don't know who the opponent's going to be. You know what I mean? But there's always a possibility if she's in the race, you know, if she makes it out of all the other candidates and makes it to there is a possibility. But just like Gavin said, I think she wants to take this spotlight early before we see more candidates, you know? So this is coming from her, basically like her campaigning, right? This isn't coming from the party.
Yeah, this is coming from her. So she basically.
So do you feel like the party wants her to be the leader?
It's like this. Based on what I've seen after the election, a lot of people were distancing themselves from her. So knowing that information, you've seen a lot of distancing. I'll say it's hard because distancing doesn't always mean, in the political world, it doesn't always mean the same thing. Because I was what made me pause and think was I was watching the Don Lemon and that guy, not the senator, the mayor. I can't remember his name. And he said, he told him live on the show, it's like, yo, when you got locked up, I had to distance myself from you. And he was being real. He was like, yo, you had too much heat on you, so I had to back up. So now looking at this, it's like, yo, when there's a lot of heat, he just had to back up. And he told him, he was being honest. And I like that honesty. And it made me stop and think like, so backing up doesn't always mean I'm not for you. It's like, yo, you just in a whole bunch of heat. I don't want that attention.
Of course. I understand that.
So I had to rethink what I was going to say. That's why I had to stop. So she still could have support. So I had to change my end statement, even though I ain't said it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like I said, you never know what could happen, you know.
But I'll be honest, who else is there like a clear party leader for the Democrats? You know what I'm saying?
We're gonna find out. Because you think like there were people that was getting ready to run or to try to campaign against her. You know, I don't know how the country feel about everybody else. So do you feel like she is the clear-cut leader?
No, I don't think so. And there was a couple missteps in her process, but
yeah. But what I'm saying though, even
Gavin Newsom, yeah. Night with his family. He with his family today. He gonna be back on Tuesday and Thursday. I send him the link, but man, he a family man. Yeah,
we'll see how it goes, man.
What do you think about so even though we got this, well, I'm gonna hold it there, right? So the next question I want to hit on, because I got a couple more stuff that I want to touch on. We did enough of politics, but I got like one more thing I want to do on politics, right? This is something that I found, and this is me. And tell me your thoughts on the back end of this. Well, it's not a video per se, it's an image, right? Anytime, right? What I've noticed, anytime that Clinton goes viral, Monica Lewinsky always pop up. That's for whoever know Monica Lewinsky. Why is that? Why in time they bring up Clinton name, you see her name, like always see that her name pop up in the news cycle a couple days later. You ever notice that?
Nah.
My boy got some head
said
probably
that.
what, 30 years ago?
I mean, something probably triggered the algorithm, but not personally for me. Because I know Clinton popped up in the files that just got released.
Right.
So
But
was she there too?
No, but anytime Clinton name, because I guess he whatever happened last week with Senate and anything like this, I noticed the media always does that. Anytime Clinton gets a lot of media attention, right after that, you'll always see they bring up Monica Lewinsky.
At least on my timeline, I haven't noticed.
No. It has nothing to do with that. It has a lot of paying attention to the news. It's like I've noticed that going back almost 25 years. Anytime Clinton name get brought up, the news cycle have like these people on speed dial because it's a way to make a quick buck. Where anytime Clinton is big in the news, they will always try to bring up Monica Lewinsky to.
So you think it's a money making thing?
I think so, and this is something I spotted. It's like it is like one of those things. Like I grew up watching, and I remember when this news broke. So I knew what she looked like when she was younger. So it's like from then till now, I always remember the news, like waking up, going to school. When the news hit, if Clinton would be popular in the news, somebody will always bring up Monica Lewinsky. So, and I just follow that, and I just always see that pattern. It's like it wouldn't be like the same day. You would all be like, damn, this Monica Lewinsky's like her name is always coming up. So this is something I noticed is like, and I think it was, I don't know what it is. I don't want to call it, or just me looking into too much, man. But this is a pattern that I notice. Anytime Clinton name get brought up, her name come up.
I haven't noticed it.
Yeah, that's one thing. But this is the one I was waiting for, right? We're gonna switch. But that was my little rant. My little rant. Oh, since it's Friday, I got this one for you right here. This is the one I got for you today. There we go. Have you ever seen this one? Here we go. Nia Long. She's still a fine. Okay, well, that boy. So that was that one for you, man.
You notice he ain't put his head on the other guy's head. Q. Yeah. Yeah, man, that was definitely a legendary series right there. The Friday series. And yeah, a few of them have passed on. You know, Pops is gone. Debo is gone. You know, definitely a classic, man.
I gotta turn this one off. Go ahead, hold it down. Let me turn this one off.
Yeah, that's.
Oh, I'm in the wrong side. Go ahead, my bad.
Big Perm. I mean, yeah, it's definitely cool seeing that because I remember when Friday came out on a VHS tape, and we had it on VHS.
Bootleg.
And yeah, I mean, that was probably one of the original bootlegs, man.
Yeah, man. Everybody had that on bootleg.
We got a copy. Yeah, I mean, that junk was released right to VHS. You know, and even back then, man, that movie is a classic movie. Till this day, it's still a classic. I mean, I like the other Fridays too, because they all played different parts in the, you know, all of them was good. I still wish that they came back and did the final one with Smokey. You know, he was supposed to come back.
Definitely.
With Pops passing, it's harder for them to put that series back. Because supposedly he asked Cat Williams to write it.
Okay.
But from what they were saying, it was like it's hard to do it without Granddad.
Yeah.
Or Pops. You know, Pops and Friday, Granddad in the Boondocks. You know, same character.
Okay. But that was a quick one. So this was one I got for you too. This was one I got for you. Here we go.
It's come to my attention that everyone's calling me a troll. Some have said even king of trolls. First of all, I'm flattered, but I'm done with all that. I would never do a deal with DoorDash and quite literally deliver beef when millions of people are watching. I mean, who would do something like that? Delivering quality beef is more of an art than science. Don't want to be too obvious. It's all about timing, and I'm always on time. Oh, they sell Combs. What a coincidence. No matter what kind of beef you have going on this weekend, remember DoorDash delivers. And you know what goes great with beef? A bottle of this beautiful Branson cognac, aged 4 years or 50 months. Who's keeping count?
Yo.
Yo, you know what's crazy?
What's that?
Like, we just watched the DoorDash commercial where the lady wiped her woo-ha on the lady food, right? Look at the stuff in his DoorDash bag compared to what was in her DoorDash bag.
But that's the funny part. You ain't pay attention to what he pulled out the bag.
I know. That's what I'm saying. Look what he had in his bag compared to what she had.
You can get stuff delivered like that from DoorDash.
Yeah, I know. But I'm just saying, you look at the quality of stuff, and it's like, yo, you can't do nothing to the stuff in his bag. Really, you know?
So let's get into the items in the bag, P, right?
Yeah.
Let's pull it back up. He had puffs, cheese puff. What do you think that's for?
Think that's for Puffy?
Yep.
Okay, let's go back and watch the items. So we're gonna get petty. Let's get petty.
So
you
that
think
was
he trolling Diddy? Actually, you know what? Let's go back to start it over. You're gonna have to stop it because I think his conversation has something to do with it as well. Run it back.
He throwing jabs at people.
Yeah.
Come to my attention that everyone's calling me a troll. Some have said even king of trolls. First of all, I'm flattered, but I'm done with all that. I would never do a deal with DoorDash and quite literally deliver beef when millions of people are watching. I mean, who would do something like that? Delivering quality beef is more of an art than science. Don't want to be too obvious. It's all about timing, and I'm always on time. Oh, they sell Combs. What a coincidence.
Combs.
No matter what kind of beef going on this weekend, remember DoorDash delivers. And you know what goes great with beef? A bottle of this beautiful Branson cognac, aged 4 years or 50 months. Who's keeping count? It's come to my attention.
Hey, how much time did Diddy get?
I think it's like 4 years and something.
50 months? Yo, he got the combs.
Yep.
He threw the combs, the combs.
Yeah,
because
he's
trolling Diddy. He's trolling Diddy.
Yep.
Yeah. He took the combs and threw them on the back. He took those out the bag. So
I want to know who the book was for, yo. He had an ABC book. Learn how to read.
For some reason, I don't know. When I look at the book, I'm seeing Fabulous. He got beef with Fab. They got,
Fabulous.
I don't know
correlation.
I don't know, but for some reason, I think that book is for Fab, the ABC. Something in my head say Fab, but I can't link it right now. But I like that. He is a troll, and that's what people said when he dropped the documentary. They said everybody kept saying that 50 Cent is the greatest troll. So
let's see if we could find. Let me see if I can find
the cognac is basically what got Diddy in this whole mess when he sued De Leon.
Okay. Why do you think? I'm trying to see what the book is for.
Yeah, I mean, for some reason, that's what came to a point, but it's something to do with children. I mean, it's ABC, it's a children's book. But what's the meaning? We know what it is. And even like the stuff he's wearing. He got on the big old chain with the beanie. It do make you wonder. But yeah, man, listen, 50. He's good at what he does. What'd you find on that book? And nothing?
I'm on what you call it? I'm on this right here.
Let me see.
I'm trying to read through it and see what the book is for. Puffy.
It's crazy that that DoorDash that's a real DoorDash commercial,
Yeah,
right?
it's a real DoorDash commercial.
Yo, DoorDash is even getting petty. Yo, 50's really making money off this stuff, man. He's cashing in big time.
I want to know what the book stand for, though.
Let me see. Go ahead and talk for a little bit.
Yeah. I seen something say Mayweather. But yeah, that one was, when I seen this commercial, I was like, boy, how much money he made doing this commercial right here. Doing something simple as this. Just, you know what I'm saying? Being in his everyday life. How much money you think he made just doing this damn commercial? And he getting paid. You know what I'm saying? He definitely getting paid.
All right, okay. So I found out. The book is a dig at Floyd Mayweather.
Okay.
Basically, he's always went at Mayweather because he said that Mayweather can't read.
Okay. Somebody said close to 8 million for this commercial.
Word?
That's what someone said. We gotta verify though.
Yes.
Somebody did say it. Doughboy said it's Mayweather.
Yeah, he just posted it.
Yeah.
But yeah,
give me 1 second.
It's crazy. It's crazy. Yeah. But I think the other stuff we got pretty good, man. But that's what the book was about. Because he called Floyd Mayweather can't read. That was something that went viral in 2014. Where he basically donated $750,000 to charity if Floyd Mayweather could read one full page of Harry Potter.
Boy, if I was Floyd Mayweather, I'd be reading that book.
Well, that's what he offered Mayweather, if he could read one page. Because remember, it was a time when 50 used to come out with Mayweather in the fights.
He did?
Yeah.
Okay.
It was cool. Yeah. He used to I think he has performed a few times. He actually had a walkout song that 50 did.
Okay.
But it's crazy, yo.
Boy, them two of them got mad money though. Mad money.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't mean nothing.
No, I'm just saying they have, to be doing all of that. They got too much. Yo. That was cool and all, right? But this came on my timeline, P. Let me pull this one up. Y'all tell me what y'all think about this.
Hey, it also says here that in the interview in December, The Reckoning, he said it basically linked to ABC News.
The what?
It's a couple different meanings to that ABC book.
Okay.
Other than Floyd Mayweather.
Okay. No, that's why I said I seen somebody said it was Mayweather.
Because it says that it's Mayweather. He's been digging at him since 2014 over that. But it also says that he later joked on Instagram that he specifically chose ABC because it's one of the few networks inmates are allowed to watch in prison.
Okay.
implying he would make it to make sure Diddy would be able to basically see it from his cell.
Oh, okay.
So that's why he did it.
Okay,
ABC.
that makes sense. Yeah, ABC. Yep.
Right. So the book was also representing ABC News. It's
All right,
crazy,
that makes
right?
sense.
He is a troll.
Yeah, you control two people with one thing.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I know it says Mayweather, but I had to dig a little deeper because this is a specific Diddy troll.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I knew it had to be another swing on that. All right, let's go. Let's go with that. I want to make sure I, you know what I'm saying, left no stone unturned.
Definitely. I know you ain't see that one. That's all I wanted to bring that one up.
Gavin. What's up?
All right, man. He said, have a good night. Knight be back on Tuesday. He gonna be back on Tuesday. That's his regular program. Tuesdays at 9. Tuesdays and Thursdays at 9. You tell him that you was looking for.
This one is just lime and chill.
Yeah, we invited him, but he was busy. We're gonna definitely tell him he was being requested. All right, so let's roll into the next one, P. So this one is it's not the normal news, but here we go. It's not news. Here we go.
Let's do it.
Check this out.
Some performances stay with you forever, and this is one of them. Pooja Patel in this traditional Yogasana competition is about to leave you speechless. With extra kilos yet unmatched flexibility, she has proven that the true strength is not measured by size, but by skills and determination. And here it is, the Natarajasana, a test of control, flexibility, and absolute focus. Every asana she has to hold for 15 seconds. It will be judged on Yogasana principle, which is Stiram Sukham Asanam. Now she moves to Kukutasana, a test of sheer upper body strength, control, and determination. But she hasn't chosen the easy route. She is taking a difficult path to enter this asana. Look at the balance, the control. This is Yogasana at its purest form. And look at this. She is not just exiting the asana. She is returning the same way she entered. This is the mark of true genius. And now she moves into the optional asanas, where greater the difficulty means higher the scores.
Damn.
Pooja has chosen Prajatasana, back bend floor asana with extreme difficulty level. For years, Yogasana has been seen as a discipline for slim and lean. But today, Pooja has shattered that myth. And now she is moving to her next optional asana, which is going to be hand balance, back bend asana. In Prajaktasana, her body was on floor, and now you can see she will be balancing the entire body on her both hands. And look at this. It looks so easy, but imagine her body is completely bent backward and her entire weight is balanced on her hands and the head is raised and still the smile on her face. Pooja Patel has redefined limits. This is not just about the flexibility. It demands the unmatched spinal strength, control, and precision. The next asana she is going to perform is Malayasana, which is spine twist asana. In traditional Yogasana competition, the participant has to perform different type of asana. Some are forward bend, some are backward bend, some are on the floor, some are on the hands, and this.
Yo,
good Lord.
When I seen this, bro, man, I can't even touch my goddamn toes.
Wow.
Yo. This is
that
crazy.
Flexibility is insane.
Insane, bro.
Like, when you look at her, the way her body structure is, I didn't think that she can bend like that.
That's what I looked at. I'm like, yo, I had to stop. I'm like, what?
Man, I got sore looking at that.
That's what I'm saying, yo.
And that's a competition.
Yeah, they got a competition for this. I didn't know they had that.
Yeah, that's
things people come up with, bro. Things people come up with. But yeah, I wanted to bring this one, bro. It's like, yo, I'm looking at this. I'm like, yo, one of my goals was to be a little bit more limber, you know what I'm saying? Because I used to run and shit like that. But
limber my ass.
Boy, I ain't.
You can't teach that. That's something you're born with right there.
Bro, but when I was younger, I used to be, you know what I'm saying? But like now, I got older, man. I stopped stretching, stopped running.
Them bones are hardening up now, boy.
Exactly.
They're hard. They're rough. But that's that stuff right there, man. You got to be born with that. That's flexibility to another power right there, man.
Different degree.
Definitely. That's another, man. She was putting her head in places.
Yeah, she was making that jump seem like simple, man. Simple.
Very simple.
Simple. One second. But yeah, that was one of the one that I threw in there. But other than that, man, those are something that I have, man. Anything that you got?
And we've been going for 2 hours now.
Definitely.
You can see my screen jumping?
No, you good.
Okay, it must be on my end.
Yeah,
we covered a lot, man. We've been going for 2 hours. That's a good time. I mean, I know people that's been like that. You know, I had a cousin that used to walk on his. Well, you remember we used to have our cousin Clint to walk on his hand from all the way down to by the ocean all the way up on his hand. He used to do them flexibility things. But that is insane, though. Like, she might as well go into the circus.
Yeah, she can.
Or something like that. You know what I mean? Because
Vegas.
Like, she should be in Hollywood. You know, being one of these stunt doubles and different things like that. That's the type of stuff that she needs to be doing. But I would like to see the competitors.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because she could probably be okay compared to the people she's competing against. But
probably,
man, she got me.
Yeah, I think this video was posted about a year ago. So yeah, I wouldn't expect it. That's one thing we're learning is like what we expect is not always, or the people that we expect is not always what we think they are. But this shows you, man. It's like pretzel. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and land this one.
It's true. That's true.
We probably might come back. If P, what you got tomorrow?
I might do a show in the transporter room tomorrow. I'm not sure yet. We're supposed to have a music review over there.
Okay.
I got a video that's going to drop tomorrow on Cove Life.
Okay.
I definitely want to film some stuff. I'm hoping the weather isn't too bad tomorrow. It's supposed to be in the minus. But I went grocery shopping today, so I'm stacked up for the weekend. Super Bowl is Sunday, of course.
Sunday.
So, yeah, so I made sure I got enough stuff where I don't have to leave. Yeah, Super Bowl Sunday, man. I don't really know anybody having any Super Bowl party, yet. I haven't been invited to it. Normally, if I want to watch the game, I don't go to a Super Bowl party.
Yeah, stay at home, right?
Yeah, if you want to watch the game, stay about home and watch the game. Like going to a party, man, you miss so much things that go on. It's everybody just talking, doing their thing. But let me know down in the comments who y'all got for the Super Bowl, Seattle or New England?
Patriots.
I mean, I think the favorite is Seattle, but hey, if you're in the big game, you got a chance.
Definitely. It's a 50-50,
and Mike Babels has turned that team around, in one season. He did bring in like 8 free agents with him, but that's a good turnaround,
Did he turn around the Titans? Was it the Titans?
Yeah, it was the Titans.
Yeah, because I remember the Titans whooped their ass in the Super Bowl.
They didn't win. Nah, he didn't win the Super Bowl.
No, it was a playoff game. I remember when.
It was in a playoff game.
Playoff.
But he didn't make it to the Super Bowl though.
Okay.
And then they ended up letting him go, and a lot of people felt a certain way about it. That's why he was able to get this other job. I think he had took a year off or 2, something like that.
Okay.
But once that Patriots job opened up, he took it. As a matter of fact, I think the last guy got fired so he could get that job once he decided he wanted to coach. But hey, make sure y'all hit the like button on the video. Get us out to more people. We appreciate y'all. Yeah, you could go ahead and land it.
All right. So catch us on Tuesdays and Thursdays, late night line. The night gonna be there. And anyone that want to join the panel, definitely hit the QR code, go down to where it says WhatsApp. You could join the panel. We're trying to get a full panel. This is where we discuss all kind of conversations, and it's more of a panel show. So hit us up on Tuesdays and Thursdays at 9 p.m. until, right? So if the conversation flowing, we keep it going. So that's it. We're out.